All right, what's good, y'all? It's the Black Horseman here. I'll do this topic on the rap game, as they call it, and give my thoughts on what it has turned into and how I was introduced to it. You know, one thing about this rap game, I was introduced to it from a standpoint of getting information out there. If someone didn't know what environment you were growing up in, it was a good way to inform people on what environment you grew up in. So a lot of people will express in their lyrics, create a picture of where they're from or a certain experience, tell a story and things of such, and do it in a creative manner to a rhythmic beat and a an influential sound. And that's how the rap game I feel exploded is all of those different elements, storytelling, being able to rhyme, piece together, create the visual, mental visual through what you're saying. And the rapper got to be able to stay on beat. You know, it, um, I remember Easy E at one point. He just couldn't stay on beat, man. There's some rappers like that. They may be able to rhyme, but it's just like, bro, can you please stay on beat though, homie? So, you got to be able to stay on beat. All of these different elements got to be in play for you to be considered a great MC or a great rapper, so to speak. But now, you got these different effects and changes. Um, how these rappers approach it now. They use effects on their voice, auto tune, and um, you got rappers that sing now. It's like a rap singing type of thing, but they're using, computerized effects on their voice to express it. So it's a little bit more digitalized, if that's even a word. It used to be more, organic, but now it's just more effects. It's more technology enhanced rhymes and MCs nowadays. But as you see how I wrote it out, the rap game with the E at the end of it, we got to talk about this because it's no longer an open market for all that want to, just express their true gift. And I believe that's how it was initially. But unfortunately, um, the ones that have the most money in this world, in this society, um, they desire unnatural things. Like it'll be unnatural to the normal everyday person um, coming up, right? Because um, people have different views, different perspectives, different taste, quote unquote, or um, different desires. And these people with a lot of money that run the rap game, um, the Hollywood, the movie industry, these individuals have strange desires to not only put your gift and your talent out there and make money off of it, but to get something out of it from you. They want you to be a vessel that they can utilize to their pleasure. Just to put it PG for you, your vessel must be offered up as a pleasurable dish at times. Or they say that there is another alternative to where you can offer up one of your own family member, friend, somebody close to you, somebody in your own race, as a sacrifice to prove your loyalty. Your loyalty. It's just like a gang. Are you loyal to us? Well, prove it, man. We're gonna go down the block. It's these fools that we've been trying to we've been meaning to deal with them for a while now, and it's the perfect time, and it's the perfect opportunity for you to prove your loyalty to us and where we want to put you. You know. how much love we want to show you, man, and how much you know loyalty we gonna have to you based on how much loyalty you gonna show us. So you gonna get out here and you gonna put in this work. And for someone, the ones from the street, y'all know what the hell work mean. You gonna put in this work. You know, there's certain people with little stars underneath their eyes or whatever the case to symbolize that they put in some work. You know, and the ones that put in the most work, oh yeah, you stay the most relevant. You stay in the headlines. You know, you get all the interviews. You be able to your paydays will still stay. Your checks will stay coming in if you're willing to do that. You know, but what is with like you see this guy the one they call Puff. His name is Sean Combs, but they call him Puff Daddy, P Diddy, all these strange names, right? Um, somebody like him, when you look at Sean Combs and how he's been able to stay relevant, and all of these artists that have come across his table, and he's had the ability to an opportunity to promote these individuals, get their music out, share to the world their gifts and abilities, and from there we realize that the relationship that he has with artists is always seems to be short-lived. Relationships don't last long that he's in. His relationships that he has with the artists don't last long. It's always a fallout, you know. And always these strange rumors about Puff at these parties, inviting people out, and unusual, these strange behaviors taking place um consistently um at this man's parties. And thing about it is how much has this man had to give up to stay relevant? And how much is these how much more is he willing to give up to stay relevant in the sense of artists? Um, I mean, there's, you know, I've heard that he's made more money off Biggie than Biggie's been alive. All of these people that have, come up missing and passed away around him, but he's still here. He's still making money and still pushing the agendas of the ones that's cutting his checks. You know, but the ones that are coming in to the rap game, is this what y'all willing to give up? Um, are you willing to be violated or violate? Because that's what it is. You have to make a choice coming into this game. You either gonna get violated or you gonna get out here and violate. So it's the what get down or lay down, as they say. You know, I definitely ain't laying down for nobody. If I'm gonna get down, I'm getting down for me and mine. I ain't getting down for somebody who sitting on a pedestal. Now this just me talking. Somebody who's sitting on their financial pedestal, thinking that they run shit and dictate what the hell I do with my vessel and my presence and consciousness here um for as long as I'm here. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people do is they take their time for granted. They push this one life to live thing, and it forces people to rush into situations that they don't quite understand. And once they get there, then they realize that it ain't as green as they thought it was gonna be. You know, so I thought I'll speak on that, man. I thought I'll speak on that, and also in closing, looking at the parents that have raised these individuals and failed to protect their children from these vicious, evil individuals on top, financially on top, because they're not on top spiritually or none of that, but financially on top. They have used many artists, quote unquote, to build their quote unquote empire, right? Because without the help of these artists, the empire ain't shit. But the artists keep submitting themselves to the game and the rules of this particular beast. And that's just symbolic of the ones that exhibit these unnatural behaviors and force it on other individuals in order for them to survive and be able to have a better life. You know, if you want a better life, you're gonna get violated or you're gonna be out here violating. That's just the rules that a lot of these individuals sign up for. So that's all I got. I thought I'd speak on that and to emphasize that the rap game ain't the same. That's why I put the E at the end of that. It ain't the same. So if you want to get out there and be famous, this is what you got to deal with. All these things I spoke about. Get down or lay down.